There's an old saying that goes, don't break anybody's heart, they only have one. Break their bones, they have 206. Well, I'm pretty sure whoever came up with that quote has probably never broke their leg before because it is very annoying and aggravating. 2 years ago, I broke my left leg. Here's the cast I had for it. It was a spiral fracture. I injured it in football, and it, oh my gosh, it caused so much pain. And I was laying in my bed for a week because I couldn't move. My leg was too swollen to put a cast on it, so I laid in bed for a week and couldn't use the restroom. I had to pee in a pee jar, and a week later I finally got a cast and things started to get better. But the problem with breaking bones, especially legs, is they cost so much money. It was thousands of dollars to take me to the hospital and get the cast and everything, and which is just really a bummer. And another thing is it's obviously a lot of pain. I mean, when I was laying on the football field, I had to grab for grass. I had to hold something. It's really nothing you want to get. It really sucks. And it makes everyday life pretty impractical. I mean, I had to be in a wheelchair for a couple weeks too. Even when I got the cast on, it still hurt too much to be moving around, so I had to be in the wheelchair to keep it elevated. And I mean, just picture that, having to have someone push you around in a wheelchair every day. And then when I moved to crutches, I couldn't hold my books. I had to always have someone to hold my books. And I mean, it just makes everyday life so hard. And then just yesterday, I broke my right leg. So 2 years after my left. This time it was a complete break, so you could see half of my leg just dangling down when it happened. And when it happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go through this again. But luckily, it didn't hurt quite as much as the spiral fracture, but it still sucks. I'm gonna have surgery tomorrow, but I don't know. I mean, it just reminds me of Kelly Clarkson's song. She says, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," and I know that eventually one day I'll look back at this and just have some memories. So that's breaking bones is really a pet peeve of mine. I had some bad luck. My second pet peeve is bad teachers. I'm pretty sure everyone has had at least one bad teacher in their life. One who really just doesn't seem to care. It's not that they just have some bad days every once in a while. Some of them just really do not care about the success of their students, and that is very aggravating as a student who wants to be taught and who wants to succeed and go off to college and have a good life. For example, my geometry teacher, one day, we walked into class and she was just sitting at her desk. She looked very indifferent. She just sat there with a very careless face. And one of my friends spoke up and he said, "Are we going to do anything today? Are you going to teach us?" And she said, "Nope. The previous class ruined that for y'all. Now I'm upset, so y'all can teach yourselves." And she gave us this worksheet. I actually still have it. So we spent the whole period looking up YouTube videos, and we had to teach ourselves, which it was very annoying. I don't know why anyone like that would be a teacher, because their whole career is based around teaching students whatever, or math, reading, English. So really, I just felt like, what's the point of being a teacher if you're not going to teach? If you don't like teaching, and if every day you're going to come in with a bad attitude and not want to answer the questions that the students ask you, and it's just really annoying. But I know J.K. Rowling once said, "There's plenty to be learned from a bad teacher. What not to do and how not to be." So, any of us students who want to be teachers one day, we know what not to do now because of our terrible geometry teacher. Lastly, my third pet peeve is when people say band is for nerds. I started band in sixth grade. I played the trombone, and I didn't just join band just to have a free class period. I actually practiced and I got pretty good at it, and I even got second chair symphonic band at all region, and it's really fun. It's something you can bond with all the other um, band members, and you can learn a lot. Um, I may be in band, but I'm also in sports. I play football. Obviously, I was a quarterback for our varsity football team for 3 years. Um, Captain of basketball team. Um, and I'm in various clubs. And I'm in track as well. Yesterday at the track meet, I got a gold medal for pole vault. And then I was hoping to get a gold medal in hurdles too, but I broke my leg on the first hurdle. Um, so yeah, it really aggravates me when people say band is for nerds because I I wouldn't really consider myself a nerd. I make good grades and I do enjoy band a lot, but it's still not for nerds. It's really a cool thing. Anyone who calls band for nerds, they don't know what they're talking about. Nellie McKay once said, "You know, if I can survive marching band, I can survive anything." In conclusion, everyone has a few things that annoy them, and these have been 3 examples of my biggest pet peeves. My name's Jason Henderson. Thank you for watching.